Now let me answer. Let me ask you guys this: are you ready? No, I said, are you ready? Ready for what? Ready for a dick in your mouth or some shit? What the fuck are we ready for? Nothing, bro. This has been boring as fuck. Triple H is a lying ass hypocrite. We're supposed to sit here and act like this is a new era because we're on ESPN. Stop the new era shit. I thought we were in a new era since last year. Are you kidding me right now? The new era? Are you kidding me? That's all they're gonna do. It's just promote it, acting like it's a new era. That's the fake promotions nowadays, right? It's a new era, all because you said it's a new era. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. And the 5 matches are getting out of hand. I haven't seen the Street Profits or the New Day. I haven't seen fucking, what's the name, The Miz. I haven't seen nobody on there. I haven't seen nobody on that fucking card. I haven't seen Bianca on there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about the black talent, but the black talent wise, like, what the fuck? And it took me 2 days to function this too. There hasn't been any black talent on that fucking show, right? But we're gonna talk about that in a minute. The problem is this, right? I am sick of Triple H coming out here acting like we're gonna have a good show or we're enjoying the product now. No, we're not. We're not enjoying this shit because you have the same matches and the same storylines and promos every week. How is that a show? How is that a show? By example, you have fucking CM Punk, Jey Uso, and fucking LA Knight coming out to save the other motherfucker and their asses beat. You know what I'm saying? And they get beat up every week. Is that a show? And now we're at WrestlePalooza and you're gonna say it's a WrestleMania. You have the balls to say the nerves actually. He has the nerves to say this is gonna be a WrestleMania. Are you fucking kidding me? He has to be trolling. This can't be a WrestleMania if you just have 5 matches. If you're gonna have John Cena getting squashed by Brock Lesnar in like 5 or 7 minutes, right? You're gonna have You're gonna have him get squashed by Brock Lesnar in 7 minutes, right? His retirement tour. What it should be is a fucking last man standing match, right? This should be a last man standing match, in my personal opinion. Maybe Cena probably would have won by breaking his leg. I don't know. But the thing is this, right? If you want to make it a WrestleMania, here's a WrestleMania. Make it like this. John Cena, Brock Lesnar, last man standing. You got CM Punk and Seth Rollins, Hell in a Cell. Becky Lynch and AJ Lee fight for the IC title. And Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre fight for that world title. With Randy Orton turning on Cody Rhodes. And Drew winning the title. Or possibly Randy Orton just beating Cody Rhodes after he retains. So Randy could go after the title if he can see the Randy Cody feud. That's how you book a WrestleMania. And you can put your fucking tag teams on there. We haven't even seen the tag team titles being defended on there. Not even the Wyatts. They're dirty asses. They're little pig smelling asses. They can't even go on the show. You know what I'm saying? You can't even carry it. You can't have all your talent on there. If not every wrestler or talent is going to be on your show, this is not going to be a show. This is not a WrestleMania. Triple H is a fucking idiot. He thinks I'm going to sit here and fall for the shit and talk about this is a WrestleMania. It's not, bro. It's really not. And Cody Rhodes still being WWE champion, it's whack as hell. He is boring as hell. I don't know why you got to depend on a loser. You know what I'm saying? Because Triple H doesn't care. He doesn't care about the heart of wrestling. He doesn't care about where stars need to be at, what's cool anymore, what's funny, what's gonna entertain people, what's gonna have people go back and watch this shit. No, they just care about how many views they got for AJ Lee's return. They just care about how many views they're gonna get for Brock Lesnar and John Cena's little history recap. That's all they're gonna do. When they book Undertaker and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 43, I promise you this, bro, they're gonna do a whole recap show. They're gonna do a whole recap of their debuts. Shawn Michaels, 1988. Or The Undertaker 1990, and they're gonna do their feud in Hell in a Cell. They're gonna do the feud from 2009 and then 10 and then 2018, and then we're gonna have the face-off currently now with these 2 old gray motherfuckers. So it's really ridiculous. This is all for content. It's all for content, and we don't need to see that feud. Same with Stone Cold and The Rock. If that happens, they're just gonna recap in all their debuts, their matches in the 90s and up to 2003, and that's all they're gonna do. That's all they're going to do. It's really getting ridiculous, bro. So if you guys are looking forward to that shit, everybody's gonna be watching AEW. I didn't watch AEW the pay-per-view, but I've been watching highlights and they've been putting on a good show. So one thing I can tell you, AEW could definitely beat WWE if WWE keeps depending on old timers and depend on old storylines. And in the long run, they're not gonna be around that long.
And Triple H won't have his job for that long if he keeps doing this shit. Right? Now, I heard some history, right, about ESPN. We're not going to get into that right now, right? And like I said, I've been getting all kind of crazy shit about this YouTuber, right? Now, again, I ain't going to put his name on here, but anyways. We heard that ESPN almost got kicked. I learned, from what I learned, is that ESPN was kicked off the fucking streams off the TV in 1979. They were kicked off the United States. Do you know how many African American basketball players we have? Do you know how many African American football players we have on TV? My grandma talks about them all the time. She talks about the black guys who got the hair like I do and what I should do when my hair is a certain way, with my dreads, right? So people understand we all see is black players. We see black female football players. Basketball players, I meant to say. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we have no black talent on the show is some really crazy ass shit. And Disney is a racist piece of shit too. And Disney has a lot of pedophiles too. So I don't really want to talk Disney. I get disgusted talking about them. So we're gonna get into these networks one of these days. I'm gonna get into all this shit very soon. Problem with Triple H is this, right? He needs to stop hyping us up, acting like this is gonna be a good show. What he should do is this: he should shut the fuck up. Have one of your wrestlers come out there and announce the show. Or don't do no announcers. Don't even announce the show. Don't even do any of that. How about you just, I don't know, bro. Put all your fucking talent on the show. Put all your talent on the show. Now, if you don't want to be a good creative booker, fine. We'll find somebody else. We'll make sure we have somebody new taking your position, bro. Because you're not putting on the show. I don't know what I could do here besides coming up with good ideas. If I were, man, listen, I'm not going to say if I were Fitz or Nick or all them niggas, right? And Nick should be ashamed of himself, too. Nick should be ashamed because he's part of the, listen, he's what, Arabic? So, of course, he's going to run with the deal with Saudi Arabia. So, I don't know why we're talking about him. I don't give a shit. Triple H should be fired immediately. People in the comments telling me that Triple H should not be fired. Explain to me one reason why Triple H should not be fired. Explain to me. Because he'll shit on everybody. Dude, he is a selfish ass motherfucker. You understand that, right? This is the same dude that Chris Jericho called and literally he asked Triple H a question because he just debuted. He was new to the WWE. Came from WCW. I think Triple H felt some type of way about some WCW guys. And I feel like that was wrong on Triple H's hand. Chris Jericho was asking him about something, right? And Triple H was like, yeah, go find a fucking watch. And just hung up on him, right? So people can't, I believe when Chris Jericho said that too. I believe it right out of his fucking mouth too. You know what I'm saying? And his look, you can't tell me Chris Jericho wasn't lying. So Triple H is a bitch ass nigga. He think he could come on here and say, oh, welcome to WWE, the new era. Are you ready? You know what I'm saying? And at least he puts his wife in the Hall of Fame. Stephanie deserves it, but it really doesn't, I really don't get it. I really can't process that fact because why is Vince McMahon in the Hall of Fame? He should have been there 20 years ago. But who gives a fuck anyways, right? Triple H is a lying-ass hypocrite. I really hope people did not enjoy WrestlePalooza. I was going to buy the ESPN deal to do the reviews to catch up with you guys and see what the fuck this is about. But I'm not going to do it. I am not going to buy the shit. I don't care if they start doing 8 matches. Fuck that. We're not doing the ESPN deal. It's the rap for that shit.